Hi, dear ones. A blessed full moon in Aries. It actually happened at 11:57 this morning, or I want to say actually maybe it's 10:57. Sorry about that. 10:57 a.m. Eastern time. So adjust for your time zone. So the full moon is already passed, but the energy is still present with us. The energy of the full moon is always present the day before, the day of, and the day after. So if there's any work you want to do with the full moon, or if anything just kind of gets spurred on by this reading today and this understanding of the astrological energies, then I would highly encourage you to interact with this moon still, because the energy is quite present. And what's so cool about this full moon is that there's so much Pluto energy involved. We had a Pluto Sun square this past weekend, and we have a Pluto Mars square this next Friday here. So we have a lot of Pluto energy involved with this moon. And what that means is that there's a lot of energy that's supporting you in letting go of things that you need to let go of, moving forward, being able to finally release things that perhaps have dogged you. You might have old stories, like really old stories coming up, but it's finally time to lay those stories to rest and really find healing and freedom within that. So this is a powerful lunation, and it will really, really, really support you in that kind of work. So, and especially now as we begin to wane the energy of releasing those things, you're going to be able to do it so much more easily than maybe you have in the past. Maybe in the past you tried to release these things and it hasn't really stuck, but I think this time it really will, with all that Pluto energy involved and this powerful lunation in Aries that is just so fiery and brilliant. So thank you all for following my page and watching these videos. It's a wonderful way, if you like this video and subscribe, to be alerted when the moon is full and when the moon is new, because I always do a video at those times. So it kind of helps you to do a moon ritual of sorts to stay with the energy of the moon. So, and I also super appreciate those likes and subscribes and those comments. They mean the world to me. So thank you. I'm going to do a reading for all of you, and this will be a general read, but whenever you're watching this, it is absolutely for you. So it doesn't have to be right here in this Aries full moon. If you're watching this, it is absolutely because you're supposed to get this reading today, and there's a message for you within the cards. I'm going to use the Tarot de la Nuit. I think I'm saying that right. It's a new deck I just got, and I'm absolutely loving. It's just beautiful. You can see the imagery is just really, really stunning on this deck. So we'll pull 3 cards from it, and if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you'll know you can pick 1, 2, or 3. You can pick 2 of the cards, 3 of the cards. You can wait till the end to pick a card. You can pick right now. Whatever is coming up for you is absolutely perfect. You can trust your intuition on that, and it's a good way to practice, building your intuition. So, all right, we're going to pick card 1 for those of you that pick that card. And the card we have is the 10 of Cups. So you can see it's a beautiful image here. We have a woman that's standing, and it's like almost like a ray of moonlight or sunlight that's coming down on her. And she can see a bloom within that. You can see the flower blooming within that. And the message for those of you that have chosen this card is to really relish what's coming into your life right now. There is a real moment of happiness, a real moment of resolution, and of feeling like, there's a moment of stasis. I'm saying a moment because I do feel like, you're in the middle of working things out and in the middle of a healing journey. But if you can honor that moment that comes in, that joyful moment where you go, I've made some progress. I've done some things that I needed to do, and I'm seeing the manifestation of what I was trying to accomplish. Honor that moment. Sometimes I think we work so hard to get to those moments, and then maybe we don't, be proud of ourselves, or really, really acknowledge the fact that, hey, we have made it pretty darn far, and we deserve that praise from ourselves and not just other people. So this is a happy moment that's either very recently happened for you with this full moon, or it is a moment that's coming in, and when it comes in, to honor that moment and to be grateful for it, because those moments, when we string them together, it's like the string of pearls that helps guide us from the next step to the next step, and there can be a lot of difficult moments in between. So honoring those really beautiful, positive moments is so, so important for helping us on our healing journey. All right, those of you who pick card 2, we have the 4 of Swords coming in here. So we've got a beautiful image here of a woman laying on the ground, and there's a clock, it seems like. And the message with this card is that there is a need right now for integration. And especially now we've had the full moon, we're going to be starting to this waning process. There's a real need for you to perhaps not back off of what you've been doing, but allow what work you have done to really settle in, to really, really fit into the areas of your soul that are calling for that. there can be such a, our culture too, push, 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 push. And it's like you should always be accomplishing something. And there is so much value in rest. There's so much value in having fun, like literally kicking back and doing something that would seem like a waste of time by our culture standards, whether that's watching a movie or just taking a nap when you should be working. I don't love the word should. There's no shoulds. And I feel like the message of this card is saying, hey, if you can, allow yourself some time to just kind of step back and allow that integration to happen. Whether that's just taking a nap, doing something that would, not be deemed worthy in our culture, whatever's coming up for you right now that just sounds relaxing and fun, taking the dog for a walk, doing something that just fills your bucket and brings you a smile on your face. That is absolutely needed in this time. So, all right, my dears, the last card here, card 3. Let's see what message there is for those of you that chose card 3. Give these cards a good shuffle. I love the backs of these cards. Aren't they neat? I just love that moon energy and just so pretty. It's like, I don't always love the backs of cards, but these really, really speak to me. All right, and we've got the Knight of Swords, which is a beautiful energy. Look at this. We've got this knight with his white wolf. There's a real need for those of you who have chosen this card to focus your energy. There may be a lot that's pulling at you right now, and I feel like there really is. There's a lot of angles. There's a lot of layers. You've got work. You've got kids. You've got a healing journey. You've got all these to-do lists that are calling to you, renovations, house renovations, just all kinds of stuff pulling at you. And the energy for this next moon cycle for you is to release a few things that you can and also to really focus your energy. If you decide that you want to maybe spend more time with one of your children, do that. Do that with a full heart. If you decide you need to get on with an exercise routine, do that and really focus on making that a priority. Whatever you choose to do, make it a priority, because what you're going to find is that as you focus your energy in one area, it's going to kind of clean up and hone and allow you to get that path more clear of where you're going and where you're heading. I feel like those of you who chose this card have a dream in your heart. There's something you're really wanting to bring forward and do. And this is one of the steps that's going to help you accomplish that. So by really clearing the energy and really focusing, honing in on one or two things this next month that you really want to make a priority, not that you're not going to do all the other things still, but that you're going to make one or two things a real priority and you're going to really focus your energy. That is actually going to be honing something else inside of you and helping guide you more clearly and closely to the goal that you have in your heart, the dreams that are coming up right now for you. So I love that white wolf energy. I feel like I'm supposed to mention that, and that may be for more than those of you who chose card 3. There's a white wolf energy coming through, and wolves to me are powerful beings. They come along, the full moon, we think of the wolves, right? The wolves baying at the moon, or the werewolf, the archetype of that werewolf there. But that energy of really being true to yourself, really allowing yourself to be who you are. And so often that brings in a healing journey, that needing to really find your authentic self and not believe what everyone else has told you who you are, but believing who you find yourself to be. So look for white wolves. I feel like that is a really powerful symbol right now coming in. So all right, dear ones, if you're looking to go a little deeper with this energy of the full moon, I would encourage you to check out my full moon reading below. I offer a few of these every month. It's lovely to really look into your own story, your own, what's coming up for you in your energies, and have me go to the cards for you to divine that. And I would be honored to do that if that speaks to you or calls to you. I'll also link below where you can get this deck, because it is absolutely gorgeous. I love this deck. I'm excited to work with it more. And I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for following my channel. Thank you so much for your presence here. I'm wishing you so many full moon blessings this Aries full moon. It's a potent one. It's a powerful one. Things are changing. Things are going forward. It's absolutely a remarkable time. So sending you all so much love. I will talk to you in the next video.